Hi, this is Kenny Hagum with simplelivingsanity.blogspot.com, and I'm here to talk to you about being frugal but also having a healthy diet. Recently, I saw a very disturbing video on YouTube. A woman who was feeding her rather large family. She had a few boys, and they've got a pretty big appetite, and they were talking about living on $50 a week with groceries and how they spent $35 on the groceries that they had on this table full of nitrates and really bad fats and nothing but hot dogs and sausages and non-complex carbohydrates and sugars, and it was just garbage food. And how this was how they were able to save money and spend under $50 a week and couponing and whatnot. I'm going to show you what I did this last week. I used absolutely no coupons. Not to say you couldn't and you shouldn't, and when you can, you do it. But these are a lot of 2-for-1s, 3-for-1 deals, and just advertisements and papers, and how I was able to still spend really under $35 for all that you see here, and make multiple meals, healthy meals, that won't cause diabetes and heart disease, and keep you active and healthy and keep your family happy, because really bad food is not good for the mind either. So I will admit right off the top of the bat, not all this is organic food. I myself am on a budget as well. I was laid off from my job, and my wife, she's a middle school teacher. We don't make a lot of money. In fact, we got a mortgage. We've really have to be careful with our cash, but I try to get as much nutritional density with every dollar spent. And in that, I try to have as least amount of ingredients in the foods. I try to look at that. I do try to have a high fiber content in the food, vitamins, minerals, proteins, complex carbohydrates, and just I try to make good choices. So I'm going to share with you what's going on here. These toasted wheatfuls, Mom's Best, really good. I find these in a lot of the Highline organic food markets locally, and these were only $1.99, and that is for 16.5 ounces. And looking at it, it's really a very healthy cereal. It's mostly good fiber, 6 grams of protein. There is dietary fiber, 7 grams from 1 cup. This is not a bad cereal to be eating, and it's also organic, which is nice. Again, not everything will be organic, though. This homemade salsa that I got was under $2, and that was from Grocery Outlet. I thought that was a really good deal, and it's very tasty. It's a very good salsa. As a treat, for $2, Maranatha all-natural dark chocolate peanut. We put this on breads, on fruits. It tastes good. It's just a good treat after we have a meal usually. And sometimes for breakfast I'll put it on a hearty bread that I make in our bread maker. That's something else you can do to save money and have really good bread. Jalapeno chili peppers. This whole bag was very inexpensive. Jalapeno peppers, 69 cents. I mean, you know what? You can cook a lot of stuff with this. I tend to make a lot of fish tacos and egg dishes in the mornings with our chickens' eggs. We have chickens because we can get fresh organic eggs from outside our home that way. But eggs are cheap anyways. You can buy them pretty inexpensively, even the cage-free ones that you should buy because they're actually healthier for you. But yeah, I mean, you can do a lot with those. You can make a lot of meals, and that's the whole idea. And they do keep well in the refrigerator for a few weeks, and that's why I bought those. Tillamook all-natural sour cream. This is the one without a lot of stuff in it. Just grade A cream, milk, and enzymes. There's not a lot going on. I go for the natural stuff for that reason. And it was very affordable. I believe it was just, $1.49 for that container. And that's 16 ounces. That's a pretty decent amount of sour cream. It should definitely, as long as it will keep, you should be able to eat it. And this is 4 pounds of pinto beans. I can't tell you enough what you will save if you get beans. I have 1 pot in the refrigerator right now that was only 2 cups of this 2 pounds that I have in this bag. It is a lot of beans, and all you have to do with dried beans is you soak them. You soak the 2 pounds with about 6 cups of water overnight in your refrigerator. The next day, while I'm cooking another meal, I'll usually just put it on the oven, on the burner, on simmer for about 2.5 hours. Just read the package, see what it says, and then they're cooked, and then I put them in the fridge. if I'm not cooking them with that night, if I didn't do it early enough to eat dinner that night with them. And I'll have them throughout the week for breakfast meals, for vegetarian tacos, for burritos, sometimes just beans and rice on a plate. Again, another one, rice, a good one to get brown rice. It's really inexpensive and it's good for you. Get your garlic for different things that you need, really inexpensive. 10 limes for $1 at grocery outlet, also great for different Mexican food. Mexican food's very cheap to make and it's good for you if you do it vegetarian style, or use fish. 2 mangoes for $1 at grocery outlet. Mangoes are very healthy. I got mushrooms at my local fruit stand. Fruit stands can really save you money if you look around for a fruit stand in your area. And I don't think that those were more than like $1.34 for those. Very, 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 very inexpensive. They were, let's see, they're $1.99 a pound for the mushrooms. So that came out to 88 cents. And I had a lot of mushrooms, and I put some of that into a spaghetti, and some of it I put into tacos. I made like a onion and jalapeno and mushroom sort of grilled vegetable type deal, and I put that on with the tacos with the beans. Green bell peppers, they were really, really cheap at grocery outlet and also at the local fruit stand. And I think I got those particular ones over at the fruit stand. And those ones came out to, green bell peppers were 3 for $2. That's a pretty good deal. Can't go wrong with that. I mean, it definitely, I made a lot of meals. I put it in one pot of spaghetti sauce that I made with fresh Roma tomatoes, and also with some egg dishes. And I've already used it this week on eggs, spaghetti, and I mean, put them in the tacos. I put it as part of that mix when I made the grilled veggies for the tacos. Avocados, good source of fat. They were 2 for $1, and I mean, avocados go a long way because they have a lot of flavor. They're great in different meals. You can put them in salads. You can put them in your vegetarian tacos and burritos. A lot of other options as well. Tilapia. This was a great deal. 32 ounces, 8 fillets. I've already made 2 different meals for my wife and I for $5.99. And they are aquaculture practices certified. That's important. You want to make sure that you're getting ones that are responsibly grown. But tilapia is good because it's really high in protein, it's healthy, and it's really inexpensive. People are growing it at their homes too. A lot of the aquaculture movement that's going on right now. But I mean, again, they're very inexpensive to buy. So you can go online, go on Google. You don't have to buy cookbooks, and you can make food at home, folks. This entire set of food, and it's even excluding some things I've already eaten. I had 2 big giant artichokes for $1.50 that I made this week. This is all $35 for everything. There was also Roma tomatoes. I made some pico with it, some salsa. It was just, cilantro that I bought for 70 cents. It's been in the fridge for a week. Mix it up, put it in different meals, different breakfast meals, different taco meals that I made. I got a lot out of this food. So shop smart, get healthy food, get real food, okay? That's what I'm trying to tell you, get real food. These were 34 cents each. Granted, I don't really drink things like this normally, but I just got a new job, yay, and I needed some energy, so I got these for during the day. 34 cents each, I thought was a nice little extra. I don't go to like Starbucks and spend money on mochas and things like that. I also wanted to mention that I picked up part of this whole $35 Rice Dream chocolate chai. I don't like to go to Starbucks and spend money on chocolate drinks and things like that. I just put that into a drink, into a cup, and I go on my bike and I put it into a little drink holder I have in my handlebars, and I've got a wonderful, tasty treat that I spend very little money on. So those are my ideas to save you money. Take care, and check out Simple Living at blogspot.com for more information on simple living tips and how to enhance your heart, health, and pocketbook.